Hello everyone, welcome back. Well, as you can see, I'm wearing, yet again, Team Canada. Last time, I wore Team Canada because, well, I just wanted to thank my Canadian viewers because they make up close enough to half of my viewers. Almost half are Canadians. And I'm talking like 0.2 percentage points away from half. So, again, Canada, thank you for that. But that's not what I'm here for, right? Now, people in Calgary might get upset with me for this video, even though Calgary, I got nothing against the Flames. All right, got nothing against the Flames. In fact, one of my favorite players, the late Johnny Gaudreau, used to play for Calgary. In fact, I cheered for the Flames when I went to Vegas to watch them play, right? So, for those of you who don't follow hockey, the Stanley Cup Finals are about to start. Stanley Cup Finals are about to start. And it's going to be the Florida Panthers against the Edmonton Oilers. Now, for those of you who don't know anything at all about hockey, I'll guarantee you know the name Wayne Gretzky. Guaranteed you know Wayne Gretzky. Well, Wayne Gretzky, widely regarded as the greatest player of all time. Certainly the best of his time. Definitely the best of his time, and that's not even close. Best of all time, there's a great argument to be made right there. Actually, his record for career goals was just passed this season by Alex Ovechkin of the Washington Capitals. But I'm getting sidetracked here. This is about the Stanley Cup and the reason for Canada, right? A team that plays their home games in Canada has not won the Stanley Cup since 1993 when it was the Montreal Canadiens. Well, it might happen again. It just might happen again. It could have happened last season, and it didn't. We have a rematch of last season, Florida and Edmonton. We have a rematch. So, I am really hoping for the opposite result. So, again, Calgary, don't get upset with me. Do not get upset with me, Calgary. And Toronto and Vancouver, the other top two cities that watch my channel from Canada. Again, nothing against you guys either. I mean, whether I like your teams or not, completely irrelevant. My team got eliminated in the first round. And I'm sorry, but I have to pick somebody to cheer for. And that somebody to cheer for is the Edmonton Oilers. I mean, Connor McDavid. You know what? Is he the greatest player in the game today? An argument could be made that he is. I mean, he's definitely top 5. Definitely top 5. But it's hard to name a greatest player in the game today. Because there are, you've got guys that, well, not just McDavid, but you also have Nathan McKinnon. On the defensive side of the puck, you have Cale Makar. You've got the Hughes brothers, the Tkachuk brothers. A lot of great players. A lot of great players in the game today. I'd say McKinnon and McDavid are probably 1-2, though, as far as the best players in the game. I would, being a Colorado fan, would give the edge to McKinnon. Yes, I'm biased, but I also genuinely believe that. I would probably have the same, well, yeah, I probably would have the same opinion if McKinnon played for a different team. Right? Another reason to cheer for Edmonton, at least as I see it, several years ago, somebody in Edmonton stole a Zamboni and drove it through the drive-thru at a Tim Hortons. What's more Canadian than that? Unless his order was a double-double and a poutine. I mean, that's about as Canadian as you can get, right? And as a hockey fan, I mean, I expect this to be a great series. And honestly, I'm going to be disappointed no matter who wins, just because the Avalanche are not in it. They were knocked out in the first round. So I'm going to be I'm already disappointed with whoever wins the series, not because of which two teams are left standing, but because of which one team is not left standing. So Edmonton, you have a great team with you've got Darnell Nurse, you have Nugent Hopkins, you've got well, you know who you've got. You've got Connor McDavid. Solid team. If you weren't a solid team, you wouldn't have gotten as far as you did. No way. Not against the opponents that you had to face to get to where you are. You had to have a great team to get to where you are. And regular season would say that you are not the best in the West, but the playoffs say that you were. So why don't you just go out there and be not only the best in the West, but be the best in the league? Take that cup home to Canada. And actually, one better than that? Do you one better than that? Do me a favor and win it in either Game 5 or Game 7. 5 or 7, so that you can win it on home ice. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? So, I tell you what, when the regular season starts up again, you will not hear these words out of my mouth again. I promise you that. But during the Stanley Cup Finals, and I'm going to say something completely different when October rolls around, right? When September and October roll around, I'll be saying go Avs at that point. But in the finals, go Oilers. I'll catch you next time.